What makes this car worth $142.5 million? This is important for you to know. What makes that car worth $142.5 million? Or what makes a McLaren worth $3 million? McLaren. What makes it worth $3 million? Someone will pay for it. The only thing that determines the value of one of these cars is what someone will pay for. The value of this car and the value of all those cars that I read for you are not determined by your valuation. You can say that car is not worth $100,000, and that would not change the value of that car one bit. There are some people who say, I won't give you a quarter for that car. I don't know who they would be, but that would not change the value of that car or any of the other cars that I gave you in the list. Why? Because the value of anything is not determined by the people who don't value it. The value of anything is determined by the people who value it. That is it. We had a neighborhood garage sale, yard sale, went on yesterday. And so we had people that were going around and they were putting things out. How many have ever done this? Had a yard sale, garage sale, you put things out. And then you put a value on the thing, right? This is what you like to get for it. This is what you hope to get for it. You come on by. What determines the actual value of those items? What someone is willing to pay for it, right? If you were to take something of value in your home and you were to go up on eBay and you were to make a listing and put that thing up on eBay, and of course eBay, they submit bids for the thing, and one person would outbid another until you finally get to the end of the auction, and then say that you put something up there and it was going for $250. That you had a buyer for that item for $250. But you also had someone who was willing to pay $225. You also had someone who was willing to pay $200. You also had somebody who dropped out at $150. Would you go up to the person who said, I will pay $250? And would you say, I appreciate you wanting to pay $250. I'm only going to charge you $200 because there were other people who didn't value it as much. And so I'm going to lower the price on it. Has anybody ever done that? No. Why? Because the value of what you are selling on eBay was determined by who would pay the most. If you had a yard sale, you had two people came on over and they saw your price on that thing of $25, and somebody came up and said, I'll pay the $25. Wait, I'll pay you $30 for that. No, I'll pay you $35. I'll pay you $40. And if they got all the way up to $50, are you going to say, I don't feel right charging you $50. I was happy to let it go at $25, so just give me $25. And would you do that? No, because the value has been increased. Why? Because somebody valued it more. We went through all of that to get to this point. Why is it that we constantly let people and constantly let the devil devalue us and tell us we are worth less when the person who establishes the value is the one who is willing to pay the value? If the Lord Jesus has said, you are the pearl of great price and I will sell everything to get you, why do we listen to people who come along and say, you are ugly, you have no value? I don't like you, you have no value. And why do we let that change how we value ourselves when we don't follow the same practice in the things that we sell? The value of anything is determined by the person who wants to pay the most for it.